Do you take your senses for granted? You know, being able to see and hear?
Hearing has been difficult for this Henrico woman because of abuse she suffered as a child. But she has just received a life-changing gift that's allowed her to hear clearly for the first time in decades. Our Tracy Sears has this story.
Make sure you go to lunch tomorrow then. All right?
This is a journey Pat Legler has waited 81 years to make. The chance to hear her daughter's voice, to hear the world more clearly. Pat's story of hearing loss began as a child in the 1930s, when she says her father started physically abusing her.
Because he used to hit me up the side of the head all the time. He just never hit my brothers. It hurt twice as much. You hurt in here, you know, and hurt my face. But I couldn't understand it.
It was a cross, hand-carved by her grandfather, who had heard Pat praying for help one night, that got her through the tough years of adolescence. But even as she grew into a young adult and had children of her own, Pat says she never fully addressed her hearing problems. There simply wasn't enough money, and insurance wouldn't cover the expense.
I would wind up walking ahead and coming back to.
Pat's daughter, Mary Kay, fearing that her mother was isolating herself in old age, reached out for help.
Here's another picture of your eardrum.
And she found it through the Beltone Hearing Care Foundation, a charitable organization that offered to donate high-quality hearing aids. So Pat could hear crystal clear for the first time in decades.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I sure can.
It was music to her daughter's ears.
I got choked up. They gave her top-of-the-line hearing aids. And the difference in having a conversation with her now is huge. Huge.
Since the foundation started in 2014, Beltone stores nationwide have donated hearing aids to nearly 800 people. Pat is one of 18 recipients here in Virginia.
We're never going to replace the hearing that we were born with, but when we can have that smile, that's what makes me smile and think, job well done.
Pat sees and hears life a little different now.
I thank God.
And is looking forward to the future.
I pray every day. I say my rosary every day. And I'm still thanking God for that.
See y'all next time.
Her story touches my heart.
It really does, and it makes you appreciate that isolation that sometimes as people age that they can suffer from. And it's what a great story.
Take so many things for granted sometimes.
Zach's in the Weather Center now.